Breaking news we first told you about at 5 o'clock. We have just learned that fired Mullins police officer Corporal John Pettiford will have a bond hearing tomorrow morning. State Law Enforcement Division arrested Pettiford today. Our Julia Richardson joins us live right now in Mullins. And Julia, you've been working all day to piece together information on why Pettiford was fired. What have you learned today?
Well, Eric, late this afternoon, we learned that Corporal John Pettiford was fired from the Mullins Police Department in connection with a shooting in Marion County last night. Now, we did obtain files from the South Carolina Criminal Justice Academy, and Pettiford's firing came as a shock to both members of the police department and to the community. Captain Phil Mostowski says the last time he remembers an officer being fired because of a SLED investigation was 18 years ago.
It totally caught us off guard, and you know, something not a phone call you expect to get.
Mullins Police Department leaders made the decision to fire Corporal John Pettiford after his alleged involvement in what was originally called an incident last night in Marion County.
As far as termination goes, anything that would be considered misconduct or anything along those lines, we would look at doing termination.
WMBF News confirmed it was connected to a shooting on Walker Court near Latta. The victim is being treated at a hospital. WMBF News obtained Pettiford's Criminal Justice Academy files, which list his separation from the Mullins Police Department. Those documents show Pettiford's termination was due to misconduct. Those records also show he is under investigation for attempted homicide and/or homicide that took place in Marion County on September 28th. Captain Mostowski says since the department is small, outside agencies have offered to help now that they're down an officer.
We're a close-knit department, so you know, everybody is working together and continue that way and move forward.
An activist I spoke with today told me she is surprised to hear of Pettiford's termination and says he was an amazing officer. Mostowski says he knows the community is curious, but warns them not to believe everything that is going around.
We left it in the hands of the officials that are doing their investigations, and wherever the facts lead, then that's where it takes the case.
And SLED is still investigating the shooting that happened on Walker Court. Pettiford was booked into the Marion County Detention Center, and at last check, records show he is charged with possession of a weapon during a violent crime. I'm continuing to call to get more details, and as soon as we have them, we'll update you both on air and online at WMBFnews.com. But for now, live in Mullins, Julia Richardson, WMBF News.